Good morning, everyone. I was reading in John 15 recently where Jesus talks about being the vine and his disciples the branches. And he urges his followers to abide in him and bear fruit. He says to remain in his love, for apart from him, we can do nothing. And sometimes I feel like I kind of ace this command, that God and I are one, that we are keeping in step so closely. But other times, I feel like our steps are so uncoordinated, that my life is unfruitful, or that I'm being a little bit deaf or hardened to the voice of the Holy Spirit. Perhaps it's a little bit like that third soil Mark preached about a few weeks ago, where I'm being choked by worries and distractions. If you've ever felt in that space, I want to encourage you to be so real before the Lord. Psalm 62 verse 8 tells us that God is trustworthy and that we can pour out our heart before him. God can handle our fumbling and the anxiety and the fatigue that we face way better than we can. I used to think that I had to psych myself up in order to connect with the Lord, especially during times where I felt weary or my spirit felt dry. But I learned from Galatians 3 verse 3 that this was crazy. And Paul says to the church, "Are you so foolish? After beginning with the Spirit, are you now trying to attain your goal by human effort?" God doesn't want our human effort, nor does he want us to give up and drift away. He wants our trust. When I get on my knees and confess before him that, "Lord, I'm just not feeling it today," or, "God, I feel so anxious or angry, would you give me your peace?" When I say to him, "I cannot do this alone. God, help me to remain in your love. Help me to draw strength from you." I believe that's when he says, "Oh, my child, I would love to." 1 Peter 5 verse 5 tells us that God opposes the proud, but he gives grace to the humble. And our contexts will be very different from each other, but if you're a born-again believer, you have the Spirit of God within you. His Spirit to move you, his Spirit to empower you, to fill you, to guide you, to teach you. We were not called to do this on our own. We were called to remain in him, and that Jesus would remain in us. May this bless you today.